Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's quick pitch commercial on creating mobile listing and buyer presentations that will win clients. A quick introduction. My name is Anthony. I founded SmartRE Solutions Inc. Just recently. I used to work at a real estate association for almost 23 years, Orange County Realtors out there in California. Started off in the MLS department there back in 2002 and eventually graduated or morphed into their outreach trainer, whereby I went all over to the offices in and around Orange County, giving training on all the tools and products. So matrix training, zip forms training, RPR, Realtor Property Resource, member tools training, so on and so forth. That's a quick introduction of who I am. Now, real quickly, why mobile presentations matter. Why they matter is that most agents or most clients today expect that agents should be modern, they should be professional. They should be very knowledgeable, not just about the market, but about the processes, contracts, everything. And of course, most importantly, they expect an agent today to be very tech savvy. Mobile presentations give you this ability to be flexible. You can be very interactive. As a matter of fact, there are things that you can play or have in your mobile presentation that a sheet of paper currently at its stage cannot do, like video. By the way, mobile presentations are easy to update. You have your devices with you at all times. Very easy to update things on the fly. And of course, if you have a mobile presentation versus a paper presentation, this will help you differentiate yourself amongst your competitors. What is the client mindset today? The client mindset today is that clients are digital first. They have digital first expectations. As a matter of fact, they expect a real estate agent professional to be on par with them or greater in their knowledge when it comes to tech. Okay. So with AI and computer devices, mobile devices, texting, all this stuff, they expect a lot from their agents or potential agents. They're also very visually driven to help them decide on making decisions, right? Everybody is very visually driven. Social media, very visually driven. Things like that. People want to buy what they see. Here, we want to be able to help buy or help sell ourselves based on what it is that they see. And of course, most importantly, or just as important, clients today need an on-demand access to information. We have to show them that we're totally transparent, forthcoming with our information and our knowledge. So what are some of the essential tools for mobile presentations? Very easily, most of us have at least one, if not all of these devices. You have a laptop, a tablet device, maybe an Android tablet, iPad tablet, or even just your smartphone. As a matter of fact, today with our smartphone devices, it's very easy to actually play a presentation and just stream it on your clients or potential clients' TVs. Most TVs today are smart TVs. They can pick up signals from your phone device. Just ask your client, can I connect up to your TV? And then all of a sudden, boom, you got your presentation right there on their big screen. You also have to have some presentation software. There are thousands upon thousands of softwares out there that you should be able to use, from Keynote to PowerPoint, Notability, Google Slides, Canva, Haiku Deck, Beautiful AI, Prezi, just to name a few. And what's nice about these systems is that you can keep your presentation offline, so you're not internet dependent. You can actually store and make your presentation right on that device, keep it there, and you don't have to worry that if you set it up correctly, and that's what our class will show you, how to set that up correctly so that you don't have to be internet dependent. Now, are there must-have slides? Of course. This is where we or you, boots on the ground, have to present yourself, right? You're selling yourself. The company's there to back you up, provide you the necessary tools that you want to showcase, but it's really you first. So there are some slides that you need to have, like an about them and an about you slide, right? You need to be able to build that relationship. In building that relationship, you're going to earn their trust. By earning that trust, you're going to be able to showcase that credibility to make that trust more solidified. And of course, you want to be able to demonstrate your expertise. Have a slide or two regards to the market overview. Now, depending on what MLS system you're with, you have, or just anywhere in the United States, you might have access to various different tools offered to you by your local association, your state association, the national association, like RPR or Rebo Gateway or Remind or Realist or InfoSparks or what have you. There are a plethora of tools out there that are probably ingrained in your member benefits that you should utilize to talk about the local data, because you need to show buyers and sellers that you know that local data, not someone else, but you. Comparables, you need to have a comparables. Is this the right property? Are they making the right offer on the home? Is this the right property to have a great selling point, right? Got to have easy to read charts and visuals. Now, if you're with CRMLS or any other MLS system, you probably have anywhere from at least 3 to 4 ways to make a comparable report. Cloud CMA, Realist, the MLS system, or even RPR, Realtor Property Resource. Also have a slide about the marketing plan or the buying process. What you need to do is be able to showcase how you'll help the client succeed. Because again, at the end of the day, being client-centric, it's all about what you are able to do and showcase of what you're able to do for the client. They want to feel that they're going to succeed with your help. We're just going to keep it simple. A simple KISS, KIS, keep it simple. So use high quality photos for your, to showcase any listings that you might have had. Hopefully they're professional photos. Use video. People are very visual. So have videos about your marketing. Have videos about your virtual tours that you're doing for your listings. Better yet, if you're closing escrow, make sure to ask your clients the day that they close escrow if you wouldn't mind doing a video testimonial. Sit there when you're giving them the keys or handing them the check for the close. Ask them, would you mind speaking about 30 seconds about what you thought about my services, and sit back and let them speak, because that's going to have so much more impact than the written word. And of course, you want to use simple charts and graphs. Don't be text heavy, because a lot of people don't like to read and they feel that it's overwhelming. If you have simple visuals to get your point across, you're good. Now make sure, use your brand colors when you're putting together your presentation. So if you're on a team or a group, make sure that you're using those colors, maybe even your logo in conjunction with the company logo. And of course, most importantly, keep it client-centric. The client is the important person, right? We're helping them buy and sell memories. They need to feel that they're the center of the transaction. So we need to be able to make sure that we ask the right questions, listen to their wants and needs, things like that. And then at the end of the day, present like the pro. How do we do that? Well, practice makes perfect. Well, you want to practice your timing and your flow. You want to make sure that this is very simple and it's flowing, and you want to be able to engage. Maybe you sit down with a colleague here in the office, or maybe ask your spouse or significant other to go over the presentation with you. Tailor those conversations based on the client types, because the way you talk to, say, a buyer is different than you talk to a seller or an investor or a renter or a housing provider. Engage with questions. It's not just the slides. It's the presentation doesn't sell you, the presentation enhances you. At the end of the day, your conversation with the potential client is what's important. So make sure that you engage with questions and listen to what their answers are. Because again, the focus comes back to that client experience. Sellers need to feel that they're confident that they need to feel confident that the property will be presented like a showcase. Buyers need to feel that they're supported with personalized data and of course the entire process. If you guide your client through that, they're going to be so appreciative, because at the end of the day, it's about transparency, professionalism, and protecting the consumer, because that's our code of ethics. So some key takeaways from this class will be that agents plus a mobile presentation will equal more credibility with a polished look and convenience. You're going to have stronger first impressions, hopefully, with a client or potential clients. Keep that design clean and branded. Use visuals and interactivity for engagement. And of course, always connect to that client value. Make sure that they understood that it's not about me, it's about you. If I can't meet your needs, maybe somebody else in my office can. That you're more concerned with them, making sure that their success is more important than yours. Work smarter with SmartRE Solutions. I would love to hear from you if you my numbers here on the slide, or feel free to shoot me an email, Tony@smartresolutions.net, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day, everybody.